Redbeard be about to try his second ever beer by the Lake of the Woods Brewing Company out of Kenora, Ontario. We're the most northern brewery that I've tried, I think. Maybe. Possibly? Oh! What be going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is a Daily Drink vlog for the beer of the today. We have got a can of Forgotten Lake Blueberry Ale by the Lake of the Woods Brewing Company. Yes, indeed. Like I was just saying, I wasn't wrong. This is Ontario's northernmost brewery. And their website's kind of got a weird name to it. LOWbrewco.com. So Lake of the Woods, LOW, brewcompany.com. I recommend you go check them out. And if you're ever pretty far up in northern Ontario, check them out. Had a few blueberry ales. They've kind of been hit or miss. I've liked them aside from the Waterloo one that I'm 90% sure I kept too long and it went bad. So I haven't had this long at all. Hoping it's fresh. Hoping it's good. Let's crack her open. And let's see what we have got. Oh, it's definitely got a color to it. Look at that. Fancy. I love it when kind of fruity-ish beers have the fruity-ish color to them. That looks really nice. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world going to those of you watching my videos. The beard loves you all so very, 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 very much. Really, really nice color to that beer. It literally appears that someone took a handful of blueberries and squished the juice into some beer. Not a whole lot of blueberry in the aroma. Like I said, though, this is 7.1%. So, strongest fruit-flavored beer I've ever tried, I'm pretty sure. A bit of the berry kind of aroma. Let's give her a shot. Ooh. That's very nice, but really not a whole lot of the blueberry flavor coming through. Definitely does not taste like it's 7.1%. Almost just more of a nice malty presence to it. Like not that delicious caramel kind of awesome malt, but just nice kind of malty flavors with like a little underlying hint of a berry flavor. It's pretty good. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. Remarkably smooth for 7.1%. Like that is a very, very easy drinking beer. It's nice. Hidden in the Lake of the Woods region, on a small back lake, there exist patches of berries usually reserved for the discerning palates of black bears. Sorry. This beer is subtle with a clear fruity nose, muted blueberry, low bitterness, and medium body. Although high in ABV, its finish is smooth and well balanced. That's pretty much what I just said. The blueberry's there, but muted. It's smooth. You don't really get the alcohol. Like, more malty. There's not really any bitterness. It has an IBU of 15. Ingredients are water, malted barley, hops, and blueberries. And I always find that so funny. And it contains malted barley. Unless you weren't able to read the previous line. Oh, stupid allergy warning things. Packaged on... I want to say October 28th, maybe, of last year. So it's a little aged, kind of, but it's still pretty good. I wonder what it would have tasted like fresh. I'm not sure, but I can see the blueberry flavor kind of maybe fading away as it ages. Like in an IPA. If you age an IPA like a fool, it will become a malty, unhoppy mess. It might still taste good to your palate, but it's not going to taste anything like what it should have when it was brewed. I was able to find this on a couple different websites here. We go to Beer Advocate, and it doesn't have enough reviews. We got about 3.85 out of 5, 3.44 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 3.93. It's going pretty good. Pardon me. Apparently the last guy had a 7.5% version of this beer. Blueberry presence is subtle but nice, not overly synthetic like some blueberry ales. Yeah, if you're making your beer with a blueberry flavor and not using actual blueberries, just a little bit of that in your face. Because that's all the shiesty. This is really, really easy drinking beer for 7.1%. Even if not, like just overall, it's good. The entire flavor profile of this beer is completely acceptable. There's nothing bad, offensive. Flavors that kind of linger or just nice, malty with a little bit of that kind of berry sweetness to it. It's not bad at all. I was expecting it to either be more blueberry-ish or more boozy flavors, so I didn't really get either of the thing. It dashed my expectations, I guess you could say. I don't know. Lake of the Woods Blueberry Ale on Rate Beer. Overall score of 27 and a 44 for the style. Wow, this first guy gave it a 2.2. Can, period. Cloudy, dirty pink body, comma. Small pinkish head with average retention. Aroma of fermented berries, grains, apples, and jams. Taste of fermented berries, booze, herbs, sugary malts. Poorly made. Wow, that guy's a bit of a hoity-toity asshole. Kind of like, really? Poorly made. Screw you, this is well made. Like I said, the only thing I was expecting, I either expected it to have more booze flavor, which I wouldn't have been happy about, or a bit more blueberry flavor, which I would have been happy about, but it's still there. It's pretty good. A little overcarbonated, this guy says. I'm not getting that at all. I haven't had a burp come up, although now that I said it, I probably will. Not really inspiring, but decent. A lot of people on Rate Beer are just like really overly critical, kind of. I'm finding this guy. It should be called more like Forgotten Blueberries. Really? Hints of sourness and chocolate. Reminiscent of infected beer. What is this guy even talking about? Wow. Like the people are being incredibly hard on this beer. I don't understand why. Especially for like the fact that 7.1% alcohol. And it's so bloody smooth and not offensive or overpowering or just... It's just a nice, clean, crisp kind of craft beer. I don't know what to say. Untapped, it has a rating of 3.44. And this also says 7.5% ABV. Yeah, Untapped people, 5 stars. 5 stars. 3.5. 4. 4. Yeah, a bit not heavy on the blueberry, but not bad at all. People aren't being overly critical bastards like they were on Rate Beer. I can't believe that. Blueberry is subtle but tasty. Gorgeous color. It does really have a nice color to it. Yeah, way less. Whoa. One guy gave it like nothing here. But that's the thing on if you're gonna give it like a shitty rating and not write anything about it, then I'm not gonna pay attention, I guess is the phrase I'm looking for, to your review. Like, I don't know, like even myself, I'm not professional in any way, but I would like to think my palate has come a hell of a long way since I started doing this, and that I am able to pick up on at least a few of the characteristics of different beers. And like I said, this one, It's not bad. There's nothing bad about it. Anybody who bitches about this is just got a stick way up their bum. Drink number last. Lake of the Woods Brewing Company. Your Forgotten Lake Blueberry Ale. Rating. That's like a solid 9. It really is. Like it's not. It wasn't like I said. If it had a huge blueberry punch to it in the flavor, I probably would have given it a 10. But for what it is, 7 point. I've said this like 18 times. 7.1%, and it's so smooth. 9. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you've got something to say to me, put some comments in the box down below. Whoop, there's a burp. Thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! Really quite excited for the beer of the tomorrow. It's a Marcel beer, some kind of rye stout type thing. It sounds tasty.